Hello, my name is Laura Joy, and I want to think a little bit about why we enjoy and like beautiful things. Because I think that we prefer something to look a certain way. Because to us it seems misaligned. It seems like there's a problem that's going to happen or arise from a shape being a certain way. And it's related to OCD where it's out of order, it's not symmetrical, it doesn't make sense, it's not aligned. And the Bible verse Solomon is saying, charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, is it I think it says him saying like my fixing the problem in this world isn't all there is, and it's not the most important thing for me to focus on right now. Because one problem he had is he went and gotten himself 700 wives, and because he was just never satisfied with one. And you know, how sad would that be? It's like, because he thought there was something wrong with the first one, and so he just goes on to another one and thinks that's going to satisfy him and fix the problems of the first one. And as damn right cruel to think about. And I hate saying it, but what else could it be, you know? Because he was a king, and he was someone who was in charge of a lot of land and a lot of resources. So many people are coming to him with gifts and just bowing at his feet. And Queen of Sheba, she just comes and just asks him a bunch of questions, trying to see if he's legit, you know. And no, still to this day, she really liked him back that much, but he really liked her because she was like, think, is this legit? And what he was wanting was to figure out if something's right. That's what he was craving about beauty. It's not see look, the reason why we fix something is to preserve it, to pass it on down to another time. And we want to reach ourselves as far as we can, you know, stay alive as long as we can. Honestly, being sad and depressed makes me realize that I don't need to be that important. Like, I am important, definitely. So much that God died for me. And Jesus wept. But I myself don't have to say that I am as important as God, who knows everything and exists forever. In the Bible, it does say that he created us to exist forever. Even in hell, someone's soul lasts forever in eternal torment. But in heaven, our soul lasts forever in eternal worship of God. And worship, language itself is expressed through not just singing. It's not just singing, but I've learned that sound and energy can be if it is not syncopated, spaced out, given time, given respect, given love, then it's gonna cause me to be more stressed out and not be able to get through something. So if I put a beat to it, a literal beat, then I can get through it, you know? And like sometimes it's not even just a song. It's like, you know, my version of a good movie trailer is one that has things about it I can remember, like certain actions. And something that people started doing probably 2010 actually, is we started putting like large deep sounds and things and then just stopping it all at once, and then somebody makes like 2 or 3 actions and then just there's more deep vibrations just trying to plow people over, but it's all really silly. And the silliness makes it interesting, and I think it's important. Like, it helps me get stuff done faster at work, to kind of try to keep a certain rhythm when I'm scanning items, or there's been people that have come up to me in my life that are just like, oh, you gotta move on, you gotta just go, keep going. And so I've got this timer in my brain that, like, even when I'm cooking, I still have that timer in my brain, like, I don't know the number of hits I can get within that amount of time, or spaces I can get within that amount of time, but I know that I just need to do it, and I need to do it now. And there's something, it's like it seems now that it should have been done by now, because in the past, honestly, it's like a feeling that it's this amount of time, but how would it be through knowledge? I don't know. It helps me cook better to be just like, I have this job, I need to do it now, and I need to do it well. I do everything that goes with the job, such as cleaning stuff off when I'm done, or coding something, or, you know, cleaning is not the only home job or job that you can leave with, you know. I think there's a lot of food that was created by people having a different sense of where to leave things at, and then when to come back to them, because we wouldn't have thought of that otherwise. I don't know, but what is beauty? And like, I wrote something down on this picture I drew, which is art is not beautiful, because to me, I am sad when I'm drawing art, and it's an expression of me feeling deprived. It's an expression of trying to just get out my toxic thoughts, honestly. That's why I say it's not beautiful, but if art is not beautiful and fixing a problem is art, then fixing a problem is not beautiful. So that, I would think that would mean through the struggle is not beautiful. But and that's true. But the thing is art the result of the struggle, or is it the act of getting there? Because a picture is tracking the struggle that is happening. It's tracking where I've been, the literal direction. So the end result is you seeing how many directions I went, you know? Or somebody seeing the anticipation that I had in my mind of a worrisome thought, or just an event that I think is going to happen. So that would be how art is not beautiful. But then the classic thing is women are beautiful, and like I'm even like sitting on sunlight trying to be as pretty as possible with like, well, it's like 85 degrees and it's beginning of the year, but so I could do that probably just to make myself completely look weird. It's like I'm trying to figure out why I think that looks weird. Like why? Cause like with my hair, it doesn't look right, and I want to put it a certain way, and the result of me fixing it is that my hair doesn't grow in a way I don't want it to. And with medicine, that can be like my body's way of not creating like a problem inside of my body. Because it's like about the direction it's taking, the pathways, and smoothing out bumpy edges, smoothing out corners, or creating corners. It's construction. It's building stuff. It's creating bumps. It's rising and falling. I've just been struggling to understand this for so long. I thought you might want to know. Anyway.